Well, yeah, I was just trying to get us all in.
How you doing, Phyllis?
I am wonderful. Thank you.
You look wonderful.
I am wonderful.
Tony, where's your video?
I'm trying to find it. It says start video.
You gotta know she's challenged. She's challenged.
Hey, Linda, I got a mask.
Where's Clifford?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you need
I got a
Clifford.
mask. Is this
What kind of mask?
This a mask?
Oh, girl, welcome to the CPAP machine.
You have a CPAP club?
I have a CPAP. And mine don't make no noise.
Yeah, ours doesn't make any noise.
It's quiet.
It's quiet. I kept telling you that.
But yeah, I got it. I finally got it hooked up. I used it last night I used it today. Because I didn't like it last night. I only wore it for like 30 minutes.
I told you you needed one.
But,
hey, Josh. Hi, Josh.
Hey.
What's happening?
Josh, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
All right.
I can hear, but I can't
Where
see
your
him.
Buckeye shirt at?
Where your Michigan stuff at?
I got some upstairs. I'll put it on.
Hey,
Oh,
Josh.
okay.
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
I just saw you.
Right.
Man.
Wait, so where everybody else go?
Where are you walking to?
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks for my flowers.
Oh, good. They arrived.
Tony, take a look at the protests in downtown Gahanna. Look.
Oh, that's crazy. I said I was going to go down there.
That's not it. Is there a lot of people down there?
They setting anything on fire?
No, I think
I know.
it's a lot of high school kids.
High school.
Oh, well, they just glad to be together.
Yeah,
That's the one good thing about this. This is getting the young people involved. So
yeah, they gonna change
they
the
say
world.
that. It
They
ain't the
gonna change
old
the
people,
world.
it's the young people.
Yep.
That's right.
They're gonna get out and vote and do everything.
Yeah, they just need to not hurt nobody.
Right.
But they didn't tear up Zanzibar, Chris.
No, they didn't?
No, they got everything else but Zanzibar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They broke windows but they passed Zanzibar.
Well, Zanzibar is black owned, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
In Minnesota, they was getting everything.
Yeah.
What?
They didn't care, but I think.
Raina.
Oh, look at them. They got
And Lena got a hat. She made a hat.
Happy birthday.
Hey, what's happening?
Where you at, Raina? Let me see.
Happy birthday. Look at that. That's right. Nice sign. Because we know what number birthday this is.
Yep.
1.
You know what number birthday it is?
59 is missing.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to the dollar store. Look,
that's
they don't
because
have a
59 is not here anymore. You have passed 59.
All right, meeting adjourned.
I was gonna say welcome to the 60 Club.
Welcome to the 60 Club.
Thank y'all. I'm so happy. My sister says that it's young, so thank you.
It is. It is. And she
I can't find Clifford.
You can't find Clifford?
That's what she's walking around doing, looking for Clifford.
Clifford done left.
Clifford
done walked off.
I want to see Clifford.
He's supposed to be up here. That's what I'm saying.
Clifford's at every birthday party.
Oh, man.
I sent you a text a long time ago that told you go find Clifford.
Oh, I'm distraught.
You did. All right, don't worry about it. Sit down. Sit down.
Leave that. Thanks for my card.
Mom she would make the birthday hats.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Mom made these
I got on the hat.
Oh, I see your hat.
From the girls' birthday party. And Emma.
And she got oxtails and green beans. She's eating dinner.
Oxtails and
That
green
look like
beans.
leprechauns.
Where'd y'all go to Angie's?
Yeah, they went to Angie's.
Here's some oxtail and green beans
Okay.
for your birthday. Wait, I'll give you a piece.
Hold on, let me open my mouth.
Wait, she about to open up.
This is called an oxtail snack. You get 3 big oxtails for $15. There you go.
Well, that sounds like my kind of deal.
All
My
right.
kind of deal.
No,
Linda, you like oxtail?
I'm not a big fan, no.
Phyllis,
They
you
grease.
like oxtail?
They
No.
greasy.
Yeah, they're
I don't
greasy.
like them
Well,
either.
I've never had them.
She's never had them.
Well,
You
do
ain't never
like-
had oxtails, Phyllis?
No,
Well,
ma'am.
They're very good. Good beef.
They're greasy.
They're greasy.
yeah, they are.
And
They
they're,
got grease.
they're expensive.
They're expensive. Yes, they are.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Josh.
The bird flew out.
Hey,
The bird flew
Josh.
out.
The bird fell out the nest.
So it's flying on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready? Where is Keith
Hey, Chris.
Jr.?
Hey, Mom.
yeah.
I just called Keith Jr. and he was somewhere.
I sent him the link.
Well, we know.
Was
Yeah,
this
he
a-
said he was.
Somewhere.
Was
he's
this a
supposed to be-
surprise?
Oh, surprise!
It's not a surprise. This never was a surprise.
Wait,
Wait
where's
a minute.
Carl?
Surprise.
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
Carlton.
Yeah,
Let
where
me,
it from?
let me walk back in, okay? Hold on.
Walk in, sit down. We're gonna
You gonna
sing
show
to
us
you.
the bird?
All right.
No,
No, he fell out.
He fell out.
And guess what? It's a blue egg in there. It's a blue
Oh,
egg
That's
in
a
there.
robin. I got a blue egg in mine too.
Yeah, Robin.
that's a robin.
I took
Another
my
bird
bird. I
flew
took my
away.
bird nest down because it was on top of my door.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
But mine is it's under the gutter. It's under the gutter. And I just leave
That's
it there.
cute,
It's like
Linda.
a Bell timeshare.
Well, it's there all year long.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
put
you
I
never
leave it
take
there.
it down.
I leave it there so that he don't have to do it again.
Right.
I should have known
It's on-
Linda had Elmo.
Well,
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, Phyllis.
I got the Christmas Elmo.
This was Elmo.
How you
Okay.
doing, Phyllis?
I'm good, thank you.
You look like
You look
yourself.
good. Yes.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm a little tired tonight, but I'm great. Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm
Thank
glad
God.
you're at the party. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're here.
I told Linda I'd make it.
Because I've been wanting to cut you. I said, well, I don't know if she's up to listening to my jokes, but
Oh, Lord.
how you make a
Don't make her
napkin
speak
dance? How you make a napkin dance?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
I don't
why.
know. To get to the other side.
Get to the other side. That's your
And
mother.
how do you make a napkin dance? You put a little boogie in it.
I like that. Put a little boogie in it.
Why did the chicken cross the
Oh, when
road?
it's sick.
Wow.
To get to the other side.
Social distancing.
Social.
Oh, social distancing.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one.
I like that.
Uh-oh.
Who got an Amber Alert?
We getting alerts on our phone.
Oh, that's for real?
Protest alert.
It's
We had
Chris.
one today here.
They
Curfew.
clowning downtown.
Curfew alert. Oh.
Well, it's nice and quiet in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank
We've been
God.
peaceful for the
God.
past
That's
2
not what I'm
days.
saying. Really?
Ain't
It's
nothing
been
left to
peaceful for
burn.
2 days.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
media's
We
making it
had-
worse than what it really is.
Now we got protests.
Well, no, it's not. No, it's been New York and LA and stuff lately and DC.
And
We had
Virginia Beach.
peaceful protest yesterday.
But Minnesota, they protesting. I mean, it's still
They make it-
protest, but it's not no more looting and no more fires or anything.
We have a
Yeah.
curfew in Virginia Beach.
Pretty
We have a
bad.
curfew at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
We have
Virginia Beach
curfew
also.
too.
In
Yeah,
Hampton.
we had curfew
Hampton,
at 8 o'clock.
Man,
8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Cleveland has it too, right, guys?
Downtown Cleveland is cut off at 8 o'clock.
you
Yeah, I
can't.
know the bus don't stop downtown now.
You can't even go into downtown. You gotta show them your ID.
You have
The
to show
rapid
that.
don't go downtown now.
Yeah.
Cause that's how the people getting down there. They ain't
Yeah.
got no. They not driving. They jumping on the bus. Some people. Yeah.
What Tony looking up at?
Right.
You're calling.
All right, y'all ready to sing?
Yep.
Yes.
Ask Katrina, Chris, and tell her I got my shirt on.
She went walking.
Got I don't know, some shirt that says something.
She should be coming back. When she come back, I'll tell her. You
What
got the
kind of
shirt.
hat you got on?
What's the shirt say?
I'm living my best life.
Oh, you got the good shirt. Yeah, yeah.
That's life.
I'll tell her that.
Nice. I like that.
I'm living my blessed life.
That's right. Yeah.
Amen. Hallelujah.
She getting her steps in.
Okay.
Great.
She walk every day.
Yeah.
That's
Walk on the
good.
treadmill, but it's 83 degrees today, so she went for a walk outside today.
Cause
Yeah, it's in the 90s here.
90.
it was 90
man.
here
It's
too.
like 80 here today.
It's supposed to be 90 Sunday or Monday.
Okay.
Well, I had to change for my bikini.
Yeah.
You got your bikini on?
I had it on, but for the party, I had to dress up, so I had to.
Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hey, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
All right. Ready to sing, everybody?
Yep.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Auntie.
I love it.
Happy birthday to you. Yay!
I love you guys.
Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. May you feel Jesus near
Every day of the year. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And the best year you ever had. Dun, dun, dun.
Yay! Oh, thank you. Here, I'm gonna give you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys some popcorn.
Now we have to give our wishes.
First-
And you can take
You
it
want
later, any
You want
night.
some popcorn here? Have some popcorn.
Is your machine still working?
Oh yeah.
It's working? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's working good.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Thank you guys for my birthday song. My neighbors heard it too.
Oh, really?
Now it's time.
I'm on the deck.
Who wants to go first?
What?
Birthday wish time. Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Me?
my birthday wish time.
The only person that gets a wish is Toni.
Let me close my eyes. Woo! Thank you, Lord.
There you
Okay.
go.
Much love, peace, joy, and a healed knee.
Hey, you see, I hurt my knee. Y'all see my knee?
Yeah.
That was with ice.
All right.
I passed out and fell asleep with the ice pad on my.
We pray the Lord that your knee will be healed.
Amen. Josh, stop laughing. Is that Josh laughing?
Of course.
Yeah,
We're laughing,
Josh.
Okay, who else has a wish?
You got 3 seconds.
You can, I wish and nominate you. I wish and nominate, hold my hand up. Hold your hand up, right? Hold your hand up, Toni. I wish and I nominate Toni as the next news reporter for Mary.
The
Yeah,
fake
she
news.
is the new news reporter.
She's already been doing it, but as our news reporter.
Don't
That's
get me
right.
started. Don't get
Took
me
over
started.
Mary's job.
I'm
All,
seeing this CNN.
all for it, say aye.
Aye.
All those nay. Nay.
She already doing it.
You
How
got,
much is the pay?
some news already,
And
Toni?
do I get vacation time?
You on vacation.
Yeah.
Are we all?
Been on vacation.
Everybody's on vacation.
You
Yeah.
always got to have a vacation after the vacation.
I am, except Chris. He working
I
like
know
a
that's right,
slave.
Phyllis.
I'm working at home all the time.
You working like a
Right.
Hebrew slave.
Man, I'm working hard.
Probably you doing more now than you would be normally doing, huh?
Yeah, I told my manager, I said we need to go back to work so I can get a break.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
God bless you.
They be calling me about 8 o'clock. Hey, can you go check on this web page real quick? I'll be like, wait a minute now.
Yeah, wait.
Y'all supposed to be asleep.
That's right.
Yeah, because you're on your computer 24/7.
Yep.
If you was at your office, you could get up and.
Yep. Now, but I tell them, I say my hours are from 8 to 4 o'clock. After that, you may see me, you may not.
You may not.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Josh. I'm proud
All
of
right, everybody, have a good day.
our young men.
Wait, Mom wants
Okay.
to funny Tony stories.
Phyllis, let me see your face again, Phyllis. Let me see your face. Okay. Oh, look at you. You look so pretty. I love you. I love you. I'm so glad to see you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is just makes my heart feel so good.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to get sentimental, y'all. So hold on.
Don't get.
Don't get sentimental.
Don't get some.
It's okay.
I'm going to get my sunglasses. Hold
You
on.
may go get you some Cisco.
That's what happens when you turn 60.
Oh yes, I'm getting ready to make a run to the store. This is cutting into my store meeting.
Your store.
Yeah, sure it is. Wear your mask.
We supposed to go to, well, I was gonna get Red Lobster to go. So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I'm just glad to be alive.
Order
I
online.
remember when I used to borrow the
that's what I'm
stroller
gonna
and the baby. When Keith was a baby, I used to borrow the stroller and walk up and down the street to get the girls at Ohio State.
There you go.
I remember that, Chris.
remember?
I used to love when you used to take Keith.
They
They'd be like, oh, that's a pretty baby. Whose baby is that?
I'd be like, they'd be like, is that yours? I was like, maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
All right.
There was some great times, man. I tell you, I was so happy to have you. The same with Raina when she came down. Have you guys there? That was just like the ultimate.
We had a great time.
And then I found out about the happy hour. I used to go down and get Chris.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I used to see these cups. I said, Chris, everybody got a cup. Why everybody got a cup? Chris said because they're going to the keg party.
Right. Gotta have a cup.
You got to bring your own utensils.
That's right. Bring your own cup.
Too funny. Like, yeah, I'm proud of everybody. I love my family. Thank you guys so much.
Love you too.
Did Keith Jr., he didn't get on, huh?
No, I haven't seen him yet.
He gets demerits.
I think he was in his car. He said something about a part that he was partying.
That's Keith.
There he is.
That's Keith.
That's her
big
husband.
Keith.
He been on.
That's Keith
I
Senior.
gotta interrupt the call and show you guys something.
What we
Okay.
got?
Okay.
So I just picked this up from John Eagle.
Oh, thank you. I really need some
Fabulous.
sunglasses.
Good job. Fabulous.
Thank
Yes,
you.
indeed.
All right, now send 2 pieces airmail.
I want a piece.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Mr. IT, how can we distribute food on Zoom?
I can
Did you
send
see it?
cake icons to everybody.
Yes, Steve, I saw it.
Did you guys see it? Okay.
That's nice. Yeah, that's great.
That's the errand I had to run. So I couldn't,
Okay.
I didn't say,
Oh,
I couldn't, and I could do that because I know she's going to talk y'all to death, so I can get this done.
Yeah, you knew how long.
Oh yeah, I knew I had.
Thank you.
I knew I had
Thank
time.
you.
I knew I had time.
You had
So
time. That's right.
we're gonna kill this cake too. We killing it.
That's good.
Yeah, we haven't had cake in a while. Look, and I didn't make it, so you can eat it.
Right. It's
All
safe.
right, all right. Just wanted y'all to know we got cake and ice cream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I may
That's
be
good.
there in August to get some.
All right. Lisa, where's Raymond?
He's on the porch.
He's out on the porch eating his food.
Oh, eating his Angie's.
Oxtails.
Yeah, I've eaten them, but I'm not crazy about them.
You
But
want,
there's the facilitator.
you want to see my mask that I got from Tina? Tina sent me this.
And
mask.
let me see. Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful,
cool.
Prince.
Yeah, she got a person that makes some real good masks. Anybody knows if they know want a mask with something special on it, let me know. We can get you
We
one.
just got an order in too from one of Ace's friends that does all of this stuff. Linda went to get it.
Oh, okay. If
Oh,
anybody wants a mask, tell them what your favorite thing is, and we'll get it. We don't give out Michigan masks though.
Why not?
Sorry, Josh.
Cause there's
Josh
a
wants a
surplus
Michigan
of them.
mask.
Nobody wants them.
We won the overall series. Is that why?
Now you want a
Don't start,
Michigan
Chris.
mask, Josh?
I like that,
Don't
Linda.
start.
Be the glory.
You want a Michigan mask? I got Ohio State one.
That's
Yeah, I
beautiful.
want to miss. Have a question.
Let me see Linda's mask.
All right, see if I can get you a Michigan mask.
I can get my own.
Tell Tina.
Oh, I
Mine's is
love
nice.
it.
I'll show you mine. Let me show you.
Hey,
It's
Raymond,
probably ugly.
Hey, Raymond.
how are you?
Hear a little bit. I know you sang the song a while ago, but I'm gonna sing it too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Dancing at the party.
Happy birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Bell.
Thank you. I love it. Hey, we got to dance. We got to do a little dance.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Hey, I got a mask too from Carlton, and it smelled like smoke.
Well, of course. If you want any of the "To God Be the Glory" mask, let me know.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Let me go get mine.
Bob, you did it wrong.
It's company owned by Ace, one of Ace's
Well,
high
it's
school
true.
friends.
You wrong for saying that, though.
It's
What?
true.
Damn. You had to say that?
It's true. I
Linda,
Oh,
couldn't
now that's your nephew.
well, because it's smoke in his house and it's
Yeah.
on his
yeah, I
All his
know.
personal
masks
item.
smell like smoke.
I'm well
Cigarette
aware.
smoke.
Linda.
One of Ace's friends makes it. You know somebody.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
This one, that shows you this.
Honey, this one's yours.
Prince.
Oh, okay.
You know somebody that makes these.
Ah, that's cute.
So if you want any "To God Be the Glory" mask, let me know.
It's nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Raymond learned how to sew and made by I don't know how many
I
masks.
showed him how to make some masks.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
is that
Good,
Keith
good, good.
Jr.? Is that Keith
Where's the
Jr.?
one that I
No,
made?
that's Big
Wait.
Keith. Josh.
That's Keith Senior,
That's Josh. Oh, okay.
and Josh is over there in the corner.
You're in
Where's
the
my
corner.
mask? My mask on the table out there.
I don't know.
Brenda, I like your.
These are the birthday hats. I couldn't find my pointed one.
This is the mask that I made. I made this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And there's my mask.
Lord have mercy.
What does yours
oh,
have?
Chris, I like it.
I like
What does
that.
it have?
That's Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State. I see it now. Okay.
Got the
Okay.
Buckeye and the O's and
Okay. Yep. I see
That
it
is sharp.
now. Oh, and Joshua and his new
hey,
shirt.
that's not a mask, Josh.
Don't know what it is.
That's not a mask.
That's a trash can.
He puts it over his face. It'll be a mask.
I think yours is the service truck.
Josh can be excused right now, huh?
On your mask.
I'll get you a Michigan one like this
Talk
one,
to y'all
Josh.
later.
Did
I'll
you
see if I can
work
get you a
today,
Michigan.
Josh?
No,
That's funny.
No. Okay.
we're shut down.
You shut down?
You shut down completely?
Yeah, because people were like riding and they were like tearing. We had to shut down.
Okay.
You know, that's
Yeah.
sad. You already dealing with other stuff, and now you're dealing with that.
Yep. Yep.
Linda is protesting too.
Yeah, people around the world are protesting.
Absolutely.
Oh, that London, yeah.
Italy,
What is it? New
Amsterdam,
Zealand,
Australia.
Australia. Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
Your husband back with the cake?
No, because if he had Chinese, it'll take him about another 10 minutes, 5
Okay.
minutes. Now I got to get some ice cream.
Yeah, it'll take me about another. I'll be home about another 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, so the protesters not blocking the street now.
No, they're in the
Right.
right on the corner. They're on the corner of where Clark Hall is and that intersection in front of the high school.
Oh yeah, so
And,
those are high school kids.
They
Yeah.
have they've got signs, and there's more white kids out there than black kids.
Praise
Wow.
God.
You're right.
I'm happy to
Wow.
see that. Yes.
And I know they
Yeah.
got signs.
Oh yeah, there's way more white kids out there than black kids.
That's good. That's what we need.
Mm.
Maybe
Any
they're-
news?
Maybe they're beginning to understand the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
the younger kids do. It's the old whites that's the problem.
That's the problem, right?
And we need to tell the history.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lisa gonna start writing.
We told her to write a book.
Absolutely.
Amen.
When we used to nurse them babies, cook their food, and we didn't poison them.
Yeah.
right.
That's
And
true.
they turned out all right.
That's right.
Take their beds and take out the pea pot.
That's right.
Yep. Yep.
Write a book.
And those kids went to those people. They didn't go to their mom and daddy. They went to the person that was taking care of them.
And we didn't ask to come over here.
That's right. We sure did.
Don't get her started.
Don't get her started.
Okay. End of subject. We don't get her started. Okay.
Wait a minute. I decide. It's my party.
No. Christopher decides. He's the host. He can hit the shut down button.
Oh, I can take care of Chris. I can take care of Chris. I got him in my back pocket.
Be like, I can't hear you. What are you saying? What?
Oh,
You're breaking up. You're breaking
Break it
up.
up.
I'm going to come to Cottage Grove.
Lots of
Come
static.
on.
Lots of static.
You got plenty of room.
My kids, when we used to celebrate Thanksgiving, and I would tell them all about that part. And then I had a little book called We Came Too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the book you were telling me about.
We came too.
And she made it. She wrote it.
You wrote it.
I ain't finished it.
You need to finish it.
Well, we need to get that finished and published. Like I said about my friend's book.
You need to put them on the book.
Don't do nothing.
Like my friend's book. He wrote a book and it's so cute. Are you listening, God?
Chris, I liked your post on Facebook.
Is that Phyllis?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Phyllis.
Hi, Raymond.
Back there. All right, great. God is good.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. That's why my mask says, "To God be the glory."
Amen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
This virus couldn't mess with this family.
All right.
That's right.
Not with all you prayer warriors.
Lots of prayers. Thank you.
That is for sure. That is for sure.
Thank you for the prayers.
All right.
Is your church open yet?
No, just Facebook.
Yeah, ours too.
Yeah.
We're still Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to make sure that that they, I guess, abide by the rules. But yeah, keep it.
And
You know what?
We're not.
Hug and kiss them. And
We're
share.
not open
Focus.
for
Right.
service,
My food.
but we are serving meals in the parking lot.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Oh wow, that's great.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's a nice outreach.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
So
hungry people.
they serve what? Lunch, dinner?
Just one meal. They're packaged from Mercy Chefs, and you can go home and heat them up.
Oh, that's
And so
that
we just
is
hand them out.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. our
Phyllis,
church
Phyllis
went
is going to be doing a feeding ministry too. She will have her own.
good.
Okay.
I wish I could come help you cook. Help cook.
I'm not cooking.
You just administering. Huh?
I'm just going to buy it and bag it up and say, here.
Awesome.
I'm gonna
Well,
put
look,
a
I can do
table out
that.
and just have it there. If you need a meal, it's there.
Yeah, that's nice.
You take it home and cook it.
Yeah, we feed the hungry.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Josh?
What's up?
Hey, Josh, what's going on in Cincinnati?
Not a whole lot. Our curfew is 11 now instead of 8, so I think that's a blessing as far as like the violence isn't as bad because they've bumped it back. So hopefully we're moving closer to obviously no curfew. So I think that's a good thing that it's not 8 anymore; it's 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. But we don't have the National Guard, so that's a blessing too. I mean, as far as I guess,
Yes, it is.
Right.
Oh,
we
the
don't believe we need the
military.
National Guard. Our mayor believes, yeah, our mayor believes that we don't need that. So that's
Yeah,
definitely a blessing.
And the Defense
Gotta stop destroying
Department,
stuff.
the head of the Defense Department says he is not going to release American troops to go against American citizens.
And
He is not agreeing with Trump.
the dude left. The one dude quit. He quit
Yeah, but
today.
this is the Defense Secretary of Defense.
That's
Says he's not going to allow that to happen.
Wow.
And so he's going against his boss's wishes. Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Did you see the marchers when they got ready to break out the windows? They got in front of the building and said, you're not tearing up our stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
some are doing that. Yeah.
Well, because a lot of the people tearing up stuff are white folks.
And they're from outside.
Photo evidence.
Yep, they do.
But did you see a lot of the white people going around with their hands up?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
A lot of them.
Yeah. I've
I
seen
think
that.
people are beginning to open their minds and understand.
Well, I had a lady tell me today, we were talking, she said, I didn't know it was that bad. I feel so bad now. This is
well, good.
She said, I didn't realize racism was that deep in this country. I was like, you did?
They don't. They really don't.
What planet she been on?
What planet is she on?
They have no idea.
But she was sincere about it too. She said, I went down there and I talked to people and I have a totally different perspective on things. Now, I never even realized that, me not even noticing was bad too. That's the bad part about it.
OMG. Nobody told them. Nobody sat at the kitchen table and told them.
I said, she was apologizing. I said, you don't gotta apologize to me. I said, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just go tell your other white friends.
Yeah.
Right. Tell your other white friends.
Yeah.
How far are you from where it happened, Chris?
I'm about 30 minutes away. So I'm in Cottage Grove, I'm actually closer to the Wisconsin border than I am to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So I'm in a little city called Cottage Grove, right next to Woodbury, which is like one of the rich neighborhoods around here, supposedly. And so I'm about 20 minutes from St. Paul, and if you go 20 minutes more west, then that's where Minneapolis is. So I'm about 35, 40 minute freeway drive to where everything was going down.
You have a nice little drive.
Where it happened?
Have I? I can't hear you. What you say?
Have you been past where it happened? Like, you been by like the spot?
I didn't go down to the spot because you can't even drive. You can't drive by it. It's all blocked off. I went down to Lake. I went down to Lake Street, and I got halfway down, and that's where about as far as you can go. But it's just packed with people. Thousands of people down there all the time. Silent protests.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people.
This is the longest one they've ever had.
But I went through St. Paul. They were burning a lot of stores and looting a lot of stuff in St. Paul. So I went down through St. Paul, and everything is boarded up pretty much over in the area where I used to hang out over there. So,
Because even the highway was blocked, right, Chris? You couldn't even go down your highway.
Yeah, they blocked off
the interstate. They was blocking the interstate.
Last Wednesday, they blocked off all of the freeways to get into Minneapolis.
And you got all of them lanes, man.
So they blocked off 94, they blocked off 35W, 35E, and they blocked off all of the little small 55 and 52. So you couldn't get into St. Paul or Minneapolis on the freeway at all. You had to take to get in there. And then with the river, it's even harder because most of the freeways can get you to get to where you need to go. Whereas there's a couple streets if you know where you're going, so you can get in the back way. But they shut everything down Thursday.
Didn't you say they put those big salt trucks across the highway?
Oh yeah, they had all of the city trucks, those MnDOT, Minnesota Department of Transportation trucks, the big salt
Wow.
trucks, the plows and
You,
stuff.
and you need to see
They
their
blocked-
salt trucks. Their salt
blocked
trucks are
off-
bigger than ours.
Yep,
Yeah, they
blocked
gotta
off
be.
every entrance onto the freeway. They blocked them all off from
Yeah.
from
Okay.
outside of Minnesota to outside of St. Paul to outside of Minneapolis. Yeah.
Okay.
So you couldn't get in there.
They gotta have the work. Essential workers gotta be able to get in and out though.
Well, you could. I mean, they would let certain people in if you had access, but they weren't. It wasn't too many people. They weren't letting anybody down there. Thursday they weren't playing Thursday because by that time that's when everything was already burnt down from the past 2 days.
Yeah, it was messed up.
And everything else. And they were like, nope, nope. You unless you got a really legitimate reason to go there, we not getting you on there. So
the people that work downtown, they probably went back to working at home.
But it wasn't nothing to work.
Working at home.
A lot of people were at home already, and there was really all the restaurants and stuff were closed because they were boarded.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
You don't need to go to work. Only people that could go downtown was if you lived in that neighborhood.
And if you know how to go the back way.
Yeah, most of those people knew the
back
routes,
ways?
alternative routes to get there anyway. Because I think they did tell everybody in the city, these streets are gonna be closed, but these ones are gonna be open, so you can get to it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Mississippi River weaves in and out, in and out, in and out, circling all around in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was a border that blocked off some stuff too. But when that truck drove through though, what happened was they were just starting to block those streets off, and the protest came through on that bridge before they were supposed to, and so really traffic was just stopping before it got there. And that trucker, he really didn't know. He wasn't trying to sabotage. He just was driving 55 and then saw this crowd and was like, "Oops!" And he had to just slow down. And that's why he came to a stop.
Yeah.
But by that time, he was about halfway through everything on there. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Joshua, did you read Chris's post?
No, what did it say?
You need to read it.
Read Chris's post on Facebook.
Which one?
Any of them about black men. Any
about young men being harassed.
His own experience of being harassed by the police.
And he didn't tell all of the stories. He told some of them.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him about the one they pulled me out at gunpoint with my hands up.
Yeah.
And the one out there at Beechwood Mall, you didn't tell that one either.
Yeah, they thought I had stole my car one time. They thought I was a child abductor at another time.
Yeah.
And a baseball bat was a lethal weapon.
Yeah, they said my bat underneath in the back seat was a weapon.
Asa has similar stories.
Well, and somebody needs to put those stories together because these are decent young men that have been harassed and ostracized.
But even putting them on Facebook is the way to do it because that's the medium of communication.
Yeah.
To get to a lot of people.
So all the guys are putting their, or Instagram, Facebook, but that's the way because the young folks aren't going to pick up a book to read it.
Yep.
They
I had a lot of my friends
now.
apologizing too. They were like, "I'm so sorry that happened to you." My white friends. I was like, "Ain't no need to be sorry." I said, "It just happened." They was like, "How'd you didn't sue him and you didn't take him to court?" I say, "What did take the court about? You can't take people to court on that stuff. You ain't gonna win."
Right.
Yeah. Right.
They're gonna tell you routine traffic stop, and we decided not to give you a ticket. Actually, we were being nice.
That's right.
Oh,
more than people know.
I did. I just came from out there. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Well, I'm finished with my oxtail. Tony, I want my ice cream and cake.
There you go.
Talking about her ice cream. Woohoo! Yay! Woo! Tony on the board.
Who gets the first piece? Me.
I do.
Yay! It's usually your best friend, right?
Wait a minute. A long time ago, Linda remembers, Tony was too little. You know how we had birthday parties?
Get the kids off the street, get a cake and some ice cream, and that's the party.
My mother would make cake and have ice cream, and then she said, okay, you go out there and call the kids. All we do went out there and hollered.
Yeah.
Everybody came in. You didn't sit down because there were too many. So
Yeah.
be kids, a billion kids standing around the table. You sing happy birthday, you eat your cake and go home.
Go home.
Right, right. And that's the party.
That's right.
Them was the days.
Those were the days.
Now they have parties that last for like a month.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
you can celebrate the whole month. Phyllis is
I've been
celebrating all
some of
month.
my friends, because when I was over there in Gahanna, we celebrated for like a week.
Phyllis is
And
celebrating all month.
They used to be like, when this party gonna be over?
Her birthday next week.
Tony, you
That's
say
right.
Tony,
That's right.
you say day 1, day 2,
Yes.
and
Yes.
still collect monetary gifts. Day 3, day
Amen.
4.
That's right. Send out your PayPal.
Can you see my kid? That's so nice. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Josh, she gonna save you a piece?
What's that?
Is she gonna save you a piece?
I have to talk.
I don't know when I'll be back home to get it.
Oh.
She can put it in the freezer.
That's
Oh,
right. Put it in the
Put it in
freezer.
It's gonna turn into an ice block.
What?
Just put in the microwave. Then
Ice
you
cream
can-
cake. Hey, Tony,
In the microwave. Right, what type of
is Zane gonna come down and play the guitar for you?
You know what? He just might.
That's
Knowing
right.
Zane.
Cause
Aw.
I'm hoping to come in August and he can do a private concert for me again, just like
Aw.
last year.
He got some new members to his band.
Yeah, I read that.
I think the drummer is new or somebody's new.
Yeah, he had posted that.
Oh, okay. So how do I?
Put the thing on the cake so they can see.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, now you can see.
Oh,
Now we can see the cake and Tony.
What does it say?
I gotta talk.
Yeah, because when you talk, it comes up on your.
I gotta talk.
What does the cake say?
It says,
Read it.
"Thank you, Lord, for 60!" Exclamation point.
The
Happy
big
birthday, Mrs. Dr. Bell.
Mrs. Dr. Bell.
June 3rd, 1960.
Mrs. Dr. Bell.
Oh,
Thank
Mrs.
you. That's
Dr.
nice. That's beautiful. Thanks, Keith.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm learning about Zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
I can't be on Zoom though, because I'll be messing up.
Yeah, all our church meetings are on Zoom.
Yeah.
We got Zoom fatigue.
Who was that? Tiffany Haddish took her Zoom to the bathroom and she didn't know people could hear her.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord. You didn't mute?
Tiffany Haddish, comedian Tiffany Haddish.
She's a comedian. They said, Tiffany, we can hear you.
We can hear
You gotta
you.
mute.
In the bathroom. She was like, oh Lord, they can hear me in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
Gotta
In the
mute.
Gotta mute.
You gotta mute.
Put yourself on mute.
Uh-huh.
Gotta mute.
Etiquette.
Dad said, Josh, you want a piece of cake?
Put it in the freezer.
All right, Chris, work on that invention so we can eat next.
That's right. We need your help, Mr. 2 weeks late IT.
We can
So
get that cake. Get that
deliver
cake out of the
2 weeks.
cloud.
Oh, you know
2
what?
weeks late IT support, may I help you?
Exactly.
How long
I
would
made it,
how long
though.
would it last?
We
I
got it.
had sent Chris an IT question. I needed help. And I didn't hear from him, and then I saw my phone ring about 2 weeks later, and I picked up the phone. He says, 2 weeks late IT support, can I help you? I said, well, thank
2
you.
weeks later.
I
2
still
weeks
need
later.
help.
Wow.
That's funny.
IT support.
Yes,
Better late
indeed.
than never, right?
Right, that's right.
We fix your solution. It just may take a little longer.
Take a little time.
Yep.
Take some time.
Boy, what is he gonna be when you get old, Chris?
It's gonna be, you're gonna use your finger like this and it's just gonna pop up in the screen.
Yep.
You won't have no laptop. You just use your finger or you just start swiping stuff
Yeah.
and it just pop up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to look at it like they doing now.
One of the old ladies at our church, she couldn't get through to the prayer because she didn't know what the pound sign was.
Oh.
So I said, Mother, look down on your phone. You see something that look like tic-tac-toe?
Right. Right. Yeah.
She said,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
I said, that's it, girl.
That's it.
I said, hit it.
But
You know what TikTok?
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh, that's cute. That's true.
remember Loretta saying on the computer, mash button on the game?
Yeah, mash button.
Not click enter. Nope. Mash button.
Mash, but
Mash button.
Yep.
that is funny.
Funny.
All right. We're going to have dinner.
All right,
right.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you
y'all.
for setting this up.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Thank you
Hello.
all.
Everybody.
Love you all. Take care.
Love
Josh, be
you.
good, man. Hang in there.
The Lord make his face shine upon you
And she's singing.
and give you peace and give you peace.
Chris,
The
you crazy, man.
Lord
Yeah, that's my
give
sister.
you peace.
All right.
Amen.
Amen.
Bye. Love you.
Hey, John.
Bye bye.
Well, that was
So
Josh,
Josh is
Oh,
gone.
no.
Yeah.
Josh is gone. Oh, Josh is gone. Oh. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's so much
thank
fun.
you. Oh, there's
Thank
Chris
you.
over
Oh,
there.
there's Chris.
Oh, he's gone.
I
But we're
see.
still
We're not
on.
gone.
We're
You
still
still
on.
on?
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.